Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Melissa. I am a registered dietitian, and here on my channel we talk about all things food and nutrition, except we're not doing that today. We are doing a favorites video. I like to do these every once in a while just so I can talk about stuff other than food and nutrition. So these are just some of the things I have been loving for the last 2 months probably. Without further ado, let's get started with makeup. The first is the NYX Worth the Hype mascara. I actually got this in an influencer box and I really like it. I'm pretty picky about mascaras. I mean, most of the mascaras I like are from the drugstore. I feel like you can just get really good ones at the drugstore, but I had never tried one from NYX and this one is really good. It's just like kind of gives you everything you need, volumizing and lengthening. So yeah, if you're looking for a new mascara, I would highly recommend this one. Oh, bless you, Barney. And there they go. There goes the playing. We knew this was gonna happen. Yep. So the second one is actually something I've been using for a really long time, but I don't think I've ever talked about it, and it's the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. So I love, my favorite concealer is the Tarte Shape Tape, but sometimes it's just a little much. Like, it's so full coverage that it just, I feel like, makes you look a little more made up. So when I just want to like go to work or something during the day, I don't necessarily want to put that on because it can just be a little much. I can't talk today. So anyways, other times I use the Maybelline Fit Me. This has really good coverage, but it doesn't look like, you know, super concealery, I guess. And yeah, I just really like it, and it's really cheap, and I've been using it for a while and I kind of keep just going back to it. So next is the Sephora Colorful Shadow and Liner. It's basically just like a cream eyeshadow stick. I had an old favorite cream eyeshadow stick from Love of Color, which is a Birchbox brand that I loved, but it ran out, so I just wanted to try a different one that wasn't super expensive. So I saw Sephora had them, and I figured I would give it a try. And I have the color Pretty Little Thing. It's like a pink color, and I thought I didn't like the color at first, but because it's like kind of light, it's lighter than I wanted it to be, but once you blend it out, it makes the prettiest just kind of like wash of pink that you can like barely even tell is there on your eyes, and I really like that. And if I want to give it a little more oomph, I'll just put like a tiny bit of like a warm brown in my crease and to give it a little more depth, and then you have like a perfect like simple look. It took 2 seconds to do, so I've been really enjoying this. My final makeup favorite I'm actually wearing right now, but it is the Lancome Matte Shaker, I think it's called, and this is in the color Olympia. It's like almost like a neon pinky orange, which is not a color I normally go for, but I actually found this at Marshall's. I think it was Marshall's or TJ Maxx. I think it was Marshall's. And I always hear, I mean, one of my favorite like beauty YouTubers is Alana Davison, and she's always talking about this, and I had kind of always wanted to try one, and I saw it at Marshall's, and I was like, you know what? It was like $9 or something versus like $35 in Sephora. So I was like, I'm just gonna get it. And I actually really like the color. It's really different from anything I have, and the fact that it's kind of like, I don't know, the texture is more of a like stain, but like a matte stain, and maybe a little more opaque than a stain. It's really hard to describe, but it makes it a little less in your face. I mean, obviously this color is still very bright, but it's a little less crazy than like a liquid lipstick of this color. So I've really been enjoying this, and always look at Marshall's and TJ Maxx at their makeup because you can find some good stuff. So I'm gonna start with one of the things I've been loving snacking on lately, and that's cheese sticks. This is really random, I know, but I have not had a cheese stick in, I don't even know how long, years and years. But at work, I am constantly talking to patients who say that they're eating cheese sticks as a nice like high protein snack, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I should start eating cheese sticks. And so I did, and they're delicious. and they make a really good snack. So I've been eating cheese sticks like almost every day, I feel like, for the last few months, and I am really enjoying it. My next favorite is one that goes along with Plastic Free July, which if you haven't watched my video about Plastic Free July and plastic and all that stuff, I'll link it here. But basically I'm trying to reduce my plastic consumption use, and so I've bought a lot of stuff to kind of have reusable versions of things, blah blah blah. And one thing that I bought recently was these produce bags. So this is the brand Earthwise. I just got them off Amazon. They were really cheap. I think they were like maybe $7 for a pack of like 9 bags or something, and they come in like maybe 3 different sizes, but they're basically produce bags, so you can take them to the grocery store and you don't have to, and you can put your vegetables in these bags rather than having to put them in the plastic bags that they have at the grocery store. Another reason that I really enjoy them is I get a produce box every other week, and that is basically full of produce that isn't packaged at all. So it is nice to have it in a bag, because I have found that if you don't put it in a bag, they go bad a lot quicker. So anyways, I've been really enjoying these little produce bags. Another thing I have really been enjoying is this little egg cooker. So I actually got this for my birthday in April, and I just recently started using it. I think I was having eggs for breakfast a lot, so I didn't want to like also have hard-boiled eggs for snacks, but I've been making a lot of hard-boiled eggs for snacks lately, and this makes it so easy. Not that hard-boiled eggs are like hard to make, but this is basically just a little steamer, and it has little like places to put the eggs, and it steams the eggs and hard boils them. And one thing I love about this is it makes it so easy to peel. I mean, honestly, half the time when I make hard boiled eggs and then I try to eat them, I lose like half the egg with like just trying to peel it. And when I cook them in this, it is so easy. It's so like clean and satisfying, and you don't lose any of the egg, and it's really good. So I would highly suggest one of these little egg cookers if you do eat or make hard-boiled eggs a lot. My final food favorite I don't have with me, although I wish that I did. It is the Starbucks Mango Dragon Fruit Refresher. It's so good. Pretty much anytime I've gone to Starbucks lately, I have been getting that, and it is just amazing, and it's really pretty too, but it's basically just like a mango dragon fruit tea, I think. It does have a lot of sugar in it, but not as much as some other things at Starbucks, and you know, every once in a while it'll be okay, but it's just so refreshing. I had been having an iced coffee and I just wasn't like really feeling it, so I tried that and it was a good decision. Friendly reminder, you get a discount at Starbucks if you bring a reusable cup. I only have 2 fashion favorites this time around. The first is a shirt from, it's a brand called Fantastic Fawn, but it's from a site called Piper and Scoot, and the shirt looks like this, and it's got like a tie. And let me see if I can give you kind of a close-up of the material. I don't know if you can see that, but it's such a comfortable material, and this shirt is so incredibly comfortable. It is kind of like the same color as my skin on camera. I made the mistake of wearing it in a video a couple of weeks ago and it looked like I was naked, but basically it's just so comfortable and it's cute. And if you haven't shopped on Piper and Scoot, I highly suggest it. It's a really cool site. They have lots of like comfortable but stylish clothes, lots of cute dresses. A lot of them really suit my body shape, so I don't have like a ton of things from there, but the stuff that I do have, I really enjoy. And they're like, shipping and returns are super easy too. My second fashion favorite is my new ring. It's an engagement ring. I did get engaged just a couple of weeks ago. No, like 1 week ago. Yeah, so yes, I got a new ring. I will show you. Let's see if it'll focus. I love it. It's so pretty. Sam did so well. And I've basically just been staring at it and worried that I'm gonna lose it for the last week or so, and I love it. So yes, I am now in wedding planning mode. So I know this is a food and nutrition channel, but if you want any kind of wedding planning content, then please let me know. If you want me to like update you, or maybe at the end of it just give some tips or something, that'll be a while away. But anyways, so my ring is my final fashion favorite. All right, home stretch. I have 3 more. So the first, this is a really sad favorite because it's dying, but it's this Baby Groot planter. Isn't it so cute? Now, I was gone for the last week and my boyfriend did not water this plant. So it is, oh no wait, my fiance did not water this plant. So it is dying, but you can get the gist of the planter. Isn't he freaking adorable? It's just so cute. I got this on Amazon for like $8 or something. It did take a while to ship because I think it came from China or something. So it took like 2 or 3 weeks to get here, but so worth the wait, so adorable. I am gonna have to get a new plant for him though, but he's just so cute and he's just sitting on our shelf above our TV watching us, which is creepy, but adorable. And then I have 2 podcast favorites. The first is one I've actually been listening to for a really long time and I've just never mentioned, and that is a podcast called WTF with Marc Maron. He is a comedian and he basically just interviews celebrities and comedians, and it's really fun to listen to if you are into, you know, celebrity interviews, I guess. But he has really good people on there. Let's see, what did I listen to recently? Like Jennifer Lawrence, Paul Rudd, Chelsea Handler. He had Barack Obama, Melissa McCarthy, Alan Alda, like tons and tons of people. And since it's, you know, like a celebrity talking to a celebrity, they tend to talk about more interesting things than just like, oh, what's your movie? When's it coming out? That sort of thing. So they have really interesting conversations that are normally really funny, and I really enjoy it. It's not one that I listen to necessarily every week because some of the people I just am not interested in or I don't know who they are. But when he has really good people on there, I do listen and I really enjoy it. And then the second podcast is one called Couples Therapy, and it is Casey Neistat's podcast. So he is a YouTuber who does daily vlogs and he is really fun to watch. Him and his wife have a podcast called Couples Therapy that they basically just like talk about their relationship, which sounds kind of weird, but it's really fun to listen to. And I love his wife. She is like my spirit animal and she's hilarious. And I don't know, it's just really fun to listen to them talking, which sounds weird, but I feel like you have to listen to it to understand it. But so if you like Casey Neistat or just like listening to people talk about relationships, I guess, you might enjoy that podcast. All right, so that is all that I have today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you got some ideas of stuff to try. If you have been loving anything that you think I should try, then leave them in the comments below. And let me know what other kind of videos you guys want to see, food, nutrition, or otherwise. I will be happy to oblige in making those videos. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you next week. Bye.